Well, good morning, everyone. I'm here at the creek. This is called Mountain Home Creek down here. You can probably hear the water running down through the creek. And I'm kind of up here at a beautiful spot, probably uh, about 4,500 feet, 4,500 feet. Uh, Not very high elevation, but it's a trail that I used to bicycle on. And we would bicycle about 7.5 miles and go from about 3,600 feet to about 5,200 feet in elevation. And I used to do that every other day. So anyway, uh, I'm just going to show you the creek here and then turn around. These are blackberries, as you well know them in the Cocay Forest. They have them here too. So here's a bunch that are uh, just finishing up, and but they've got the real critters to eat them. They've got the bobcats and the bears and the raccoons and all of the things that it takes to eat all these things here. So this is an old canyon uh, that was used for the Forest Service Road and the power company. So you can see there's some abandoned uh, telephone line coming up here. Uh, Luckily, this didn't get burned the last time that they had a big fire through here. Uh, but this has been an abandoned road that's just kind of deteriorated over, I don't know, let's see, I'd say at least 40 years now. And it's become quite a nice bicycling road. It's a road that uh, offers a mixed trail, not too narrow, not too steep, and it has lots of little things about it that make it fun and challenging to a degree. Really great for beginners and intermediate uh, bicyclists. They can actually get a little elevation along the trail, and at the same time, if you had to stop, you can always walk on it for sure. Um, so this is a plant here called wild buckwheat, and this is where groats come from. Okay, so you've heard of groats. Uh, this is wild buckwheat, and it obviously grows wild out here. Uh, Here's cedar that you're not used to seeing on the island. We've got a couple small cedars here. Another one that is one of my favorites, and they happen to have one of the oldest specimens, not in this canyon, but over in the next draw. But this is called manzanita, and we'll get a little closer to it. Maybe you can see, let's see if I can change views at all. No, won't zoom in or out here. Okay, but I'll take you in close and you can see the leaves on the manzanita, and their little flowers. And I don't know if you can see back in there, but they have a really dark bark. And from those of you that have been around California, you might recognize the manzanita. This is a little plant called Herbacanta. Herbacanta is really cool. I'll take a little piece of this. But if you have dry mouth, if you're hiking and so forth, you have dry mouth, you just take the Herbacanta, yeah, and you chew on it. I could make Herbacanta tea out of it. But what it does is it makes your mouth salivate. So I'll just take a little bit because I won't be able to talk. But if you're ever really dry mouth and you're hiking, that's one way to solve it. So there's more of this down through here. Got a maple back in here, another one here, And they're just starting to turn. You can see the leaves. It's just not quite cold enough yet, but they're coming on, and they'll be turning here pretty soon. So I think that's enough for right now. I hope you guys enjoy this.